Morning News, this is Dave Ross, and now the case of Kraken versus Kraken. Mark Walters, you're an attorney, and you are representing a dive bar whose name is what exactly?
It's called the Kraken Bar and Lounge.
The Kraken Bar and Lounge. And it's been running for how long now?
They opened their doors New Year's Eve 2011.
Okay, so this is an established business. We're going close, talking about, 10 years now. And it just happens to have the same name as the facility being run at Northgate by the new hockey team, the Kraken?
Well, yeah, they announced, I think, earlier in April, they announced that they would open a restaurant that's attached to their $80 million practice facility under the name the Kraken Bar and Grill. Mm-hmm. Now, since the lawsuit has been filed, they've announced that they'll change the name.
To what?
Well, we don't know yet, and that's kind of part of some of the open questions.
Yeah. Now, what is it you are demanding that they do? Is changing the name enough?
Of the bar, that's a really good start. We're not asking them to change the name of the hockey team. Mm-hmm. That's sort of already been done. That ship has sailed, so to speak, with the amount of money and marketing that has gone into that name. And, the community's association with that name, it would be very difficult, I think, at this point in time for them to change the name of the hockey team. What we're mostly concerned about are all the ancillary businesses that are connected to the hockey team, bar, restaurant services, live entertainment services that they advertise under the name The Kraken at Climate Pledge Arena. There are certainly punk and metal fans that are also hockey fans, and it's not like we don't want hockey fans at the bar. It's just that we don't want the brand to be continued to be diluted or, diminished in its value. So, before they announced the name of the restaurant, we were getting people calling, asking, hey, where can we get season tickets? And we had some people who wanted to make the bar sort of a hockey bar, and that's certainly not what we want to make the bar. The bar is it's a dive bar. It's themed around punk and metal music. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the bands that play there want to keep it that way. A lot of the patrons want to keep it that way, but it's not like we're anti-hockey or anything.
Right. Boolean logic tells you there are going to be a certain number of hockey fans who are also punk fans, but it sounds like it's not a comfortable fit.
No, that's right. I mean, and then the confusion is a real problem. And prior to their announcement, if you Googled the Kraken or the Kraken Seattle, we were the first search result to come up. And now that's just not the case. And what we're looking for is some solution that would eliminate the confusion or reduce it to some manageable level. A lot of that takes resources to correctively advertise. And so that's one of the parts of the relief that we're asking for in the complaint.
So you're not asking, you've told me that the Kraken ship has sailed in terms of the name of the team, but that's really what you're up against here, right? That there's no way a dive bar can market the way an NHL team can.
Well, that's true. And the brand for the bar will never be the same. And it's unfortunate that there wasn't some sort of dialogue prior to the announcement of the name by the team, so that something could have been worked out. But we are where we are. And there are a lot of fans that are very much attached to that name, hockey fans. And, trademark law is a lot about what's fair. And, you've got to think about the interests of the fans. You got to think about the interests of the patrons of the bar and come up with some sort of solution that everybody can live with.
Mark Walters, the attorney for Kraken Bar and Lounge. Thanks very much for coming on, Mark.